Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. I've got two editorials for you today. First is border disputes between Karnataka and Maharashtra. We'll talk about that. Second is, of course, the Delhi Municipal Corporation elections. These are my two topics. Let's get right into the show. Okay, let us start with Maharashtra and Karnataka border dispute. Let us start with that. Now, what happened is yesterday, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Basavarajbommai, he told the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, saying that, listen, you know what, don't create unnecessary issues, Baba. Don't create unnecessary issues. To which the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra went ahead and said that the state government of Maharashtra, that is, will try for inclusion of many bordering Marathi speaking villages to Maharashtra. He said, we are not going to keep quiet. Marathi speaking villages has to come included into Maharashtra. Why is it in Karnataka? So that is how it all started. Now, it didn't start that way. That is what happened yesterday. Now let us understand what started all of this now. Then we will go to history. You see, first and foremost is Eknathshinde on Monday announced that people who died fighting for Belgavi, fighting for this village to be included in Maharashtra, will be called martyrs and they will be treated like freedom fighters and they will get pension. This is what Eknathshinde of Maharashtra Chief Minister said. Now, before I get into this detail, let me give you one more detail about this. You see, Eknathshinde's guru, that is Anand Dige, who passed away, Anand Dige had taken a very strong stand as far as Belgavi issue is concerned, as far as the Maharashtra-Karnataka border dispute is concerned. So he himself had led a lot of agitation during the border dispute. So Anand Dige was seen as a hero, which was fighting for this, fighting to have, like the CM said, to get Marathi speaking villages included into Maharashtra. Now that's one. Number two is Balasaheb Thackeray. In fact, one of the reasons why Shiv Sena was formed was also to ensure that these villages come back to Maharashtra, or come to Maharashtra, not come back to Maharashtra, come to Maharashtra. So the Shiv Sena reason to be was also the fact that they were fighting for these villages. And therefore, Anand Dige's most closest shishya, that is Eknathshinde, the current Chief Minister, he went and he said, listen, I'm going to call all these people martyrs. So this is the story. Acha, when this happened, Basavarajbommai kaun sa chup baithne wala tha? So what Basavarajbommai did is he responded by announcing special grants for development of Kannada schools in Maharashtra, as well as announcing pensions for those involved in Ekikaran, that is unification. So he also enshrined pension there. He also started school there. So Karnataka Chief Minister also gave pensions of people who called for unification. That means these villages remaining in Karnataka, and Maharashtra Chief Minister also did the same. So this is how the controversy erupted again. Now, the controversy reached its crescendo yesterday. Yesterday, in a place called Hirebagewadi near Belgavi, the Karnataka activists, they burned cars, vehicles with Maharashtra number plate, Maharashtra license. They burned. And a lot of violence also happened in this part of the border, that is Maharashtra side of the border. So that's how it all erupted. Now this matter has become quite serious. This matter has become quite serious and very, very precarious for Bharatiya Janata Party. Why is it become precarious for Bharatiya Janata Party? Because both the governments are Bharatiya Janata Party. Karnataka government is also headed by Bharatiya Janata Party, and there is a Bharatiya Janata Party Chief Minister in Basavarajbommai. And in Maharashtra, there is a Bharatiya Janata Party government, literally. And of course, though Eknathshinde doesn't technically belong to Bharatiya Janata Party, everybody knows, the government of Maharashtra is more or less run by Bharatiya Janata Party. So it is a very, very precarious problem for Bharatiya Janata Party. Now the second problem here is Bharatiya Janata Party can't take a stance. Bharatiya Janata Party can't take a stand for the simple reason that if Bharatiya Janata Party supports Maharashtra, then Maharashtra will erupt. They will say, ye kya hai? Foxconn gaya Gujarat, Tata Airbus gaya Gujarat. So everything Maharashtra is only been giving till now. So if Maharashtra starts giving villages also, it is going to be a huge issue and it will be a phenomenal amount of boost for Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena faction. So they can't do that. Acha, now Basavarajbommai on the other hand, that is the Karnataka side, see, he has not done much in his tenure. He has not proven to be a great chief minister or somebody who can deliver huge goods for the state and all that. All that didn't happen. So this dispute, and if he could get something out of this dispute, that will go a long way for his elections, which is going to be next May, I'm sorry, that is 2024 May. 2023 May, my apologies again, 2023 May. So there, Basavarajbommai would always want something to happen in his favor, that is Karnataka's favor, so that it can help him in his election. And definitely Maharashtra, there will be a huge backlash on BJP if something of this erupts. So the best thing is for BJP is to ensure that they push this controversy, they push this dispute till after May. This is what the best thing for BJP is going to be. But that is something that Basavaraj may not like, because this controversy may help Basavaraj. So this is what the political dilemma is. Okay, this is the story. Now let us understand this Maharashtra-Karnataka border in depth. Okay, India got independence in 1947. Now, the state of Maharashtra and the state of Karnataka was not formed in 1947. Both Maharashtra and Karnataka were formed much later. Karnataka was formed in 1956 and Maharashtra was formed in 1960. Okay, now, the western region was called as Bombay Presidency before that. Okay, and Bombay Presidency covered Maharashtra, parts of Gujarat and northern Karnataka. Now, the state of Karnataka was formed before Maharashtra, but it was not called as Karnataka state. It was called as Mysore state. It was renamed as Karnataka later than Maharashtra, which is in 1973. So during the state reorganization in 1956, Belgavi and the surrounding village were included in Mysore. This was based on the 1881 census, according to which Belgavi at that time had 8,64,014 people, of which 5,56,397 were Kannada speaking people. That is almost 64.39%, while 2,25,008 people were Marathi speaking people, which constitutes to 26.04%. However, by 1950s, the region was dominated mostly by Maratha leaders who rejected the consensus data, and they demanded that Belgavi and two other regions should be included in Maharashtra. Now, interestingly, Maharashtra invoked 21(2)(b) of the State Reorganization Act and submitted a memorandum to the central government objecting to Marathi speaking areas going to Karnataka. The state claimed that over 7,000 square kilometers, including 814 villages and 3 towns, that is Belgavi, Nipani and Karwar, 3 towns should be part of Maharashtra. This started the dispute between two states, and the then Chief Minister of Maharashtra and Karnataka, VP Naik and S. Nijalingappa, tried to solve this issue. Now, one more thing that will be interesting is there was a committee formed. A committee formed in 1966, which was called as a Mahajan Committee. Now, Mahajan was a former Chief Justice of India. He was a former Chief Justice in Supreme Court. And Mahajan, also important is that Mahajan was the person who had actually integrated Jammu and Kashmir. So, he had experience in this. Mahajan made a report, but this particular report, which was tabled in 1967, the Maharashtra Assembly outright rejected it. It was outright rejected during the winter session in 1967. Now, the report had recommended, this is important, the report had recommended 247 villages and Belgavi to remain with Karnataka and 264 villages to be part of Maharashtra. The issue was Maharashtra was originally claiming 814 villages, where like I told you, the legislative party rejected it. In 2004, it was the Maharashtra government had moved the Supreme Court. The Karnataka government moved its plea to the apex court in 2014. The court ordered both Maharashtra and Karnataka to submit documentary evidences to back their stands, and the matter is still pending in Supreme Court. So this is the sum and substance of the dispute. So let's talk about MCD, the Delhi Municipal Corporation elections. As predicted, AAP won these elections and won it very comfortably. Now let us understand the polls of polls. Just for academic interest, let's talk about polls of polls. Polls of polls, which I also spoke about yesterday. The polls of polls had spoken about 154 seats for AAP, 84 for BJP, 6 for Congress and 6 for others. Now the actual results is almost what the polls of polls said. AAP has 134, BJP has 104, INC, Congress has 9, Independent has 3. So BJP was supposed to be 84, it is 104, 154, AAP was supposed to be 154, it became 134. Like I said, and I constantly keep on saying, polls, exit polls, research, these are not documents, these are not predictions. You can't predict saying that you are going to get 155 seats, so you get 155 seats. They show you a direction. Here the direction was clearly shown that AAP is going to be a clear winner. They said 154, AAP got 134. There's a difference of 20 seats. But the fact remains that, therefore, I heard a lot of people saying that opinion polls are wrong. No. That is not fair. That really is not fair. Talking that about opinion polls, because it showed a direction and that's where the entire election went. Now that's point number one. Point number two is, I think even BJP has realized that they made a strategic error. What is that strategic error? Delhi Municipal Corporation was divided into 3. East Delhi, South Delhi and North Delhi. Divided into 3. And all these 3 were dominated by Bharatiya Janata Party. Bharatiya Janata Party had their mayors in all the 3 districts, all the 3 municipalities, I'm sorry. Now, problem kya hai ki somewhere down the line, when the municipal corporations are dominated by Bharatiya Janata Party, the central government is dominated by Bharatiya Janata Party. Technically speaking, the state government of Delhi hardly has any power, because the chief minister shares the leadership of Delhi with the lieutenant governor, who also reports to the central government. And then they have health and education and aisa 4-5 department they administer, but it is not, Delhi government is not a full-fledged government anyways. So it is imperative for Bharatiya Janata Party to ensure that they take away the municipal corporations also. So technically it makes the Delhi government redundant. And for which what they decided? They say, why should we have 3 why should we have 3 zones? Why can't we have 1? So 1 zone hoga. Anyway, we are dominating in municipal corporation. So we'll dominate and we'll have a mayor, and that mayor could be as powerful as the chief minister. This is possibly the strategic thinking of Bharatiya Janata Party, which backfired. You see, Bharatiya Janata Party got 39.09% vote this time in the elections, which was more than what they got last time when they were fighting in 3 different zones. So they got more percentage of vote, but finally with 42.05% votes, Aam Party won. So somewhere down the line, Bharatiya Janata Party's strategy backfired. It absolutely backfired on them, and somewhere down the line, Bharatiya Janata Party will be reviewing this strategy, reviewing this decision, and possibly also regretting it. That said, congratulations to Aam Party. They have more power in Delhi now. Hope they will make good use of this kind of power and authority and do something really good for Delhi. That's what I wish Aam Party, and till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Namaskar.
To know about the latest updates on our new news app, go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.